Welcome you absolute legends, I am Former Fragrance, I am Pete, I am back, and today we're going on my top 15 fragrances for the winter 2022 designer edition. As always, I've got 15 amazing fragrances. I've not got any honourable mentions today. I'm just going to smash straight onto this top 15 list. And number 15 is a classic from 2016. It is getting a little bit harder to find, but if you find it, it's well worth finding. It is a little bit more pricey than most things, but from the House of Gucci, it's Intense Oud. This one is absolutely stunning. Alright. It is probably one of the best ouds you'll ever smell. So ouds, woods, leather, incense, and some amber in this, and it just smells intoxicating in the air. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well worth hunting down a bottle of this. Even if you get like a 10ml sample of it, it's so worth picking up. It's an amazing fragrance, highly underrated. So number 15, Gucci Intense Oud. We're going into number 14 now, and number 14, we're going way back to 1998, and this one was so underrated, it's unreal. It should be more loved, but some people don't love it anymore, and it's really sad. So the House of Givenchy, it's pie, and this, before anyone says, it's not a real one, it's a tester. That it's got the most amazing aromas. It's got things like mandarin orange, some rosemary, some basil, anise, vanilla, almond, and it just is so well made. It's unbelievable good how this smells. You put this on, it just leaves an amazing scent trail. It works amazing in the colder air. Honestly, massively underrated. Number 14, Givenchy. Right, coming in number 13, and this is getting a little bit hard to find, but you can still find a bottle of this, and I don't suggest you wait around for this one. So in the House of Bulgari, it's the original Man from 2010. Oh, it has got such a nice fragrance to it. It's got some white pear, lavender, it's got clary sage, some vetiver, some patchouli. It's not a powerful one, but when it goes into the coldness, it comes alive. It's something else. It smells really nice. It's one of those ones you could wear during the day, during the night. It doesn't matter where your situation is. This one is massively underrated. Should be more people talk about it, but they don't. They more talk about Man in Black, which is a very good fragrance with the rum and caught in it. But this one, no one talks about enough anymore. Should be talked about more. So number 13, Bulgari Man. Backing on into number 12, and number 12 is a release from this year, and I just think this one is just works brilliantly. Whatever the time of the day is, and you want something a dumb rich fragrance, because to be honest, we're all running around like idiots. We're running around trying to get Christmas sorted and all the rest. And you want something just to quickly release, you go for this one. It's Ralph Club Parfum. This one just ticks the boxes for me. It's so nice. It's got lavender, apple, clary sage, and a few other bits. It's so underrated. It's unbelievable. But you can wear it wherever you like. It's not an issue. Put it on, go, and you're gonna smell amazing. This one, a really good release from this year. And I like the original one with the EDP, but this one is definitely better. Smash on into the number 11 spot, just missing out on the top 10 place. And this one came out in 2009, and it's from the House of Carolina Herrera. It's CH Men, not the Privé, the original CH Men. And this has got grass, leather, violet, some nutmeg, some sandalwood. It just smells amazing in the air. Again, a highly underrated fragrance. Again, Privé kind of went off one, and they kind of left this one in the dust a bit, but really, I think this one works just as well. Brilliant for daytime settings. It's one of those ones, again, a bit like the last one. Grab it, go, don't think about it. You'll smell amazing, and don't, like I say, it's getting quite cheap to find. So, CH Men from Carolina Herrera, my number 11. Time for the top 10 list, and can't have a top 10 list without this one. I think this one is a classic at this point. You can't go wrong with this one. Any time of the day, this is going to work really well. It's from the Chanel. It's Bleu de Chanel, but it's the Parfum version. This is the richest version of the Dino. The atomizers are ridiculous. So it's bergamot, mint, pineapple, some lavender and some tonka, but this has got some ambroxan, or no, ICE, and this lasts like forever, especially in the cold weather. You are gonna pick this scent up like no one's business. It is so nice, works brilliantly in any situation. It is like, if you're really struggling to find something to wear this year, this one is the one to hit. Go in for it and spray it on, and no one, I promise you, no one will go, oh no, it's Bleu de Chanel. Everyone loves this fragrance. It's just that good. Had to be in the top 10 list, and this had to be the parfum. I didn't want the EDT or the EDP. This one had to be the strongest one out there. So that's alright. We're smashing on into the number 9 spot, and this one came out last year, and I've only got it this year, but that's fine. It's not a big problem, and it quite frankly is so good. From the House of Azzaro, it's the most wanted. I will tell you now, this one is an absolute juggernaut. It's got cardamom, it's got toffee, it's got amberwood. That's the only notes it says in it. But I don't care. This smells heavenly in the old air. It will give you amazing, sweet, sexy scent trail. People love this one. There is a reason this is going to sell. I will reckon in 5-10 years it will still be selling really well. It's absolutely amazing. Azzaro did an absolute knockout job with this. So Azzaro, the most wanted, my number 9. Going into number 8, and this one came out in 2018. It's a flanker, and it's from a very, very good line. From the House of Salvatore Ferragamo, it's Uomo Signature. Had to have this one as well. This one has got some pink pepper, some cinnamon, cardamom, tonka, leather, and that roasted coffee accord, which brings it all together. Smells amazing in the cold air. Again, getting a little bit harder to find. This is the one thing I will say about this one. It's still an amazing fragrance, well worth trying to find a bottle. In fact, the entire line's good. Everyone says Casual Life and Urban Feel is a bit pants, but I absolutely say all 4 of them are really good. Really good for this time of year. You could go for the original Uomo. Again, either one would work very well, but I just think the signature one gives it a little edge on it. I like it a bit more. So that's my number 8, Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Signature. We're going to smack on into the number 7 spot, and this one is an absolute belter from 2018. It's from a house that does amazing fragrances, but this one I think really hits the notes really well. There was a few others I could have recommended, but this one's really good. So for Issey Miyake, it's Noir Argent. This one, or you could have had Ombre Noir. There's Pulse of the Nice, Polaris. There's quite a few of them that you could have picked from, but I quite like this one. That's me breaking things. So this one is nutmeg, black pepper, leather, saffron. It's just an amazing fragrance. Again, projects like an absolute beast. It's amazing fragrance, highly underrated. They are, some of them are getting a bit harder to find, like Polaris is getting a little bit harder to find. If you can find them for a good price, I think any more than 60 quid you're paying too much, but this one is definitely well worth finding. So that's my number 7. Just missing out on a top 5 spot is this one from the House of Guerlain. It also came out in 2018. I mean, in 2018 they had some absolute bangers, and this is no exception. There is a new bottle to this, but this is the original formulation. It's Guerlain L'Homme Ideal La Intense, and this one, if you buy it now, it'll be a clear bottle, not the black bottle. But this one, it's got chili, it's got almond, it's got cardamom, it's got smoke, it's got some vanilla, it's got everything. You could go for the LX Extreme, but again, that's getting a little bit hard to find. But this one, I think you'd probably be able to find at least a good bottle of this floating around. It's a little bit easier to find, but again, it will give you that sexiness that it's got the almond from all the other line, but it's getting that smoke and that vanilla. Gives it a little edge, especially in the winter time. Really underrated. Try and find the newer bottles of this. The older bottles are going to cost you a bit more money, but the newer bottles are still pretty good, and they're only about, I say, 90-95% close to this one. It's near enough that you can't really make too much difference. Number 6, Guerlain Ideal Line. At number 5, we're heading to the big boys now, and this one came out in 2021, and this one is an absolute gem of a fragrance. It's a little bit pricey, and it's from the House of Dior. It's from their private line, it's Vanilla Diorama, and this one, oh mama, right here. It is hedonistic. It's got orange, it's got pink pepper, rum, cacao, and some heavy, and I mean heavy hit of vanilla. If you don't like sweet fragrances, this might not be for you. But if you love a good, sweet, vanilla, sexy fragrance, this is very hard to beat. I will be honest with you. It's one of the best vanilla fragrances I've ever smelled. So that's saying a lot. Honestly, I could just quite happily sniff this all day. It's that sort of intoxicating, sexy, alluring fragrance that you'd really want to wear. No more to be said. Number 5, Dior Villain. Okay, number 4, and this is a very new addition to the collection, but my God, it's one of the best ones. This came out in 2022, and this is from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier. It's Le Male Pride Edition, and this is the collector's edition. The other one would have like a black and white stripy top, which is fine. But this one is where I get it a little bit unusual, because in this it's very fresh, but it's got blood orange, yuzu, neroli, musk, and some white woods. And again, this is not the sort of thing that you'd expect to put on a Christmas. Can't get that on a Christmas or a winter thing. But in the cold, I will tell you now, this thing goes something else. It's an absolutely incredible fragrance. I'm very happy I've picked this up. I'll do a full review of this one very soon. But yeah, number 4 is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Pride Edition. A great scent. Must try it. Must try it. Alright, coming in at number 3 and just missing out on the top 2 space. This is a classic. I had to put this in. I love this fragrance. I will always love this fragrance. Came out in 2007. It's from the house of Tom Ford. It's Tobacco Vanille, and I honestly, this is just, it's just one of the best blended fragrances. Tobacco leaf, spices, dried fruits, woods, and some cacao in it, and obviously vanilla. Great scent. It will just work every single time. There is no hopefully, if Estee Lauder get rid of this, I'll be getting a backup bottle. I'll be honest with you, because it's that damn good. It's so amazing. Works brilliantly in winter. Enough said. Tobacco Vanille, my number 3. This one came out last year, but I only got it this year, which is fair enough, it's fine. And this is such a good fragrance, and the whole line of this is so underrated, it's actually embarrassing. It's from the house of Roberto Cavalli. It's Uomo Golden Anniversary. This, wow, is simply wow. It's got violet, it's got tonka, leather, lavender, and some balsam, and this one, and this, I don't know what the hell they put other than that, but it just works so well. It's magical, especially in the cold. The colder the better. Like if it's been a really cold, icy day, put this on. It goes something else. It almost like it's had a Broxton bomb butt on it. It works amazing. Compliment factor, it's off the charts. Well worth finding a bottle of this. I know sometimes it's a bit difficult to find, but try and persist and find a bottle of this. It's so well worth it. It's my number 2, Roberto Cavalli, Uomo Golden Anniversary. Leads me to number 1, and this one also came out in 2021. Again, massively underrated, and it's from the house of Lalique. It's white in black, sorry. Oh, this one. The atomizer is amazing. So olibanum, cardamom, grapefruit, resins, vanilla, and Broxton. This, oh yes, this one is so good. It is a little bit more pricey than like the Encre Noir line, and there's a few others that are a bit more expensive, but it's so well worth picking up. But I think this is around about 60 to 70 quid. Depends on where you go. Really well worth finding. This is one of those nights out fragrances that will guarantee people go, what are you wearing? It will get people talking about you. Maybe not in like, oh, he's weird, in a good way. This is absolutely awesome. So Lalique White and Black is my number 1. Right, so there you have it, my top 15 fragrances for the winter of 2022. As always, my scent of the day is this. It's from the house of Tom Ford. It's white suede. It's really nice. It's very simplistic, but it's nothing too complex about it. But it works so well in the cool weather. So as always, my scent of the day, Tom Ford white suede. Let me know in the comments what yours is. If you want a top 10 list, a fragrance review, or a question, please hit me up. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. As always, I'm on Instagram with Filming Fragrances. And as always, you absolute legends smell amazing. Thank you so much.